What is Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black Child 3 Long Face Skinny Body. We are back still black with some more fire Boruto manga related content. Now before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash that like button, share the video with your friends, and let's get to it. Yes, Sirski.
9 mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. 1 chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
Now I'm gonna keep it a buck for the 95% of y'all that missed out on my last video. Y'all probably even missed out on the announcement. So when the awards start going out, y'all be like, I'm like, bro, I gave the rules. You feel me? The time period isn't set. So I'm finna be giving y'all reminders every day, whether it be through video. I ain't gonna say every day, but at least like multiple times throughout the week. But every video I'm gonna be reminding y'all, and I'm gonna leave posts on days that I don't do videos. Letting y'all know, like, yeah, bro, come on, you know what I'm saying? Guess the next cover for the chapter 8 of Boruto manga that's coming up by the end of this month. I'm selecting 2 winners. Whether both of the winners each guess right, you know what I'm saying? One person or nobody guess right, which I would possibly find hard to believe. And I'm gonna just choose, like, I don't know, probably the 2 closest. We'll get to that boat once we get there. Once the chapter drops and I get the answers and then I see the results, then we'll get to that boat. But for the most part, right now, you gotta click the link, join the Discord. DM me who you think is going to be on the cover of Chapter 8 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex before we get the releases. Let me know. 2 winners, bro. You get free Black Uchiha hoodie of your choosing. You feel me? Any color, you know what I'm saying? Any size, plus a Boruto volume. Or you choose the option of getting $50 sent via means Cash App, PayPal, Western Union, Zelle. What else they got? I don't know. I get, if y'all want me to sign up for WhatsApp just to get you the money, I'll do that. So choose what you want, you know what I'm saying? The Boruto drip, you feel me? Plus the fire volume, whatever volume we want. I think Naruto Next Generation got 1 through, like, I don't know how many volumes 2 Blue Vortexes dropped this first volume. Or you want the money. So holla at your boy. You already know I'm gonna holla at y'all. But let's talk this Boruto Kashin Koji business. Let's talk the juice that I know y'all really here to discuss. You feel me? Boruto and Kashin Koji. How did Boruto come across Kashin Koji? And you know, coming up with the title for this video, I found myself pondering over the time. The question of how did Boruto come across Kashin Koji just leads the door to so many. Why did he come across Kashin Koji? What was Kashin Koji was doing, you know what I'm saying, when he came across Kashin Koji? And what's the purpose of their team up? And obviously, we can get the main idea. Yes, they want to stop the Ten-Tailed. They want to prevent the tragedy that Ko's actions has therefore led the current course of the story that we now know today, right? It's got to be much deeper in terms of, especially when we know the espionage and the assassin-like, sneaky-like characteristics that follow Kashin Koji since we've been introduced to the character way back since part 1, right? There's much more into the meaning. The last time we seen this guy, he was on Death's Door, did a reverse summoning, and Ishiki gave us an idea he could possibly be going back to a model, you know, maybe saying running back to a model, whether it be for vengeance, whether it be to get fixed up. And we obviously know that wasn't the case. So what did Kashin Koji do, right? And how did his journey eventually lead him up into teaming up with Boruto, right? So many things that just come from asking, how did Boruto and Kashin Koji come to meet across the time skip? Now, we knew Boruto spent the first year in the time skip with Sasuke. They were training. Sasuke was getting Boruto stronger, getting him up to par. The whole entire incident with Code occurred. Code took an L, lost his eye. Sasuke did the deed and, you know what I'm saying, ended up being that guy, but still he's a tree. Bars. So now we understood the 2 years leading up to the events of chapter 1 of 2 Blue Vortex. Kashin Koji and Boruto teamed up somewhere within that time frame, right? And just based off of everything up into these last 7 chapters, right? Boruto has been approaching the situation in a kind of nuanced way. I'm not sure if I used that word correctly, but it just felt right. You feel me? But he's been approaching the situation in a very calm and collected way, a very, you know what I'm saying, a composed way. Everything is, you know, a slight from slight misjudgments and rare occurrences, everything seems to be going according to plan for the most part. In Boruto and Kashin Koji's case, when we see him pull him to the village, when we see him finally reveal, oh, he's been in communication with a toad. Oh, did he learn Sage Mode? Who is he talking to? We find out, oh, it's Kashin Koji. Kashin Koji is returning. What is the true purpose of their mission? Could it just be behind, stopping Code, stopping the Ten Tails, and the Shinju preventing? But then it leads to so many more questions on top of that, right? Kashin Koji's main purpose, but also on top of that, how did they come to accumulate, the potential awareness of the potential threat that Code can pose in terms of the Shinju? Now, would it be that maybe when Sasuke first got bitten by a tree, or not even Sasuke, because we know Hidari just got born, right? Maybe Sasuke's chakra was just too special for an occasion like this, and they needed more time to, or do something along those natures. But it's hard to explain. But maybe there were previous victims of trees or clog limes in the past where Boruto maybe came across Kashin Koji battling something, or Kashin Koji vice versa comes across Boruto battling clog limes, and he sees, okay, these trees are consuming these people. For the most part, they're not dead. However, it's creating something entirely different. But on the whole entire, before we even get to the back end of that, the fact that they're consuming people and not Otsutsuki, right, is completely eerie for Boruto, because he doubles down on Sarada and Sumire when he's explaining this. And this is something that important that I feel like a lot of people miss, is that, the Ten Tails has always been an instinctual attacking creature. So when Sarada and Sumire are surprised for the most part that the Ten Tails is attacking individuals that are not Otsutsuki and taking their chakra, it's always been its task to assume and consume chakra, whether it be from Otsutsuki or just a regular living human or just the planet itself. The thing that is changing is the fact that the divine tree, or the process of once a Otsutsuki is actually consumed by a Ten Tails, it's actually, that process is actually undergoing, whether it be a Otsutsuki or just be a regular human being. Despite the fact that the process is faulty, or it stops at a certain limit and it's not a true divine tree, and it results in these de facto Shinjus that we know come to be in the story previously: Jura, Hidari, Matsuri, and the bug Shinju. So Boruto has gathered all of this intel, but we see everything happening in real time, meaning the four Shinju actually being born in real time. So who did Boruto encounter in the past, and has it been a situation where possibly both Boruto and Kashin Koji has had to team up against a previous Shinju in order to, defeat it, and thus understands, okay, if Code keeps on going forward, possible stronger people, or already understanding someone like Sasuke, who is a tree, maybe he's gonna have a Shinju, and we just had a tough time beating no name Shinobi A Shinju. We gonna have to double down, find Code, find the main body of the Ten Tails, and destroy it before any more Shinju can come alive. So maybe, and just as a big if and a big maybe, Boruto and Kashin Koji have spent the last 2 years on a Shinju eradication mission. These four Shinju we see popping up, plus the thousands of Clogarms, however many are left, right, and the potential threats that are left that are still yet to get bitten by a Clogarm. But these four are the only ones we have for now, and the ones in the past have already been wiped out by Boruto and Kashin Koji, because they're on a worldwide hunt. Right now, Code is the main thing, but if a Shinju pops up, we have to stop all things and go after that threat. And right now we're unfolding real time what the four main Shinju are gonna occur or do in the story as it progresses. So maybe the past 2 years, somewhere along those times, somewhere along Boruto's training, he comes across Kashin Koji, and they double down on their mission in order to attack and get these Shinju. For me personally, it's the only thing that really makes sense, especially on the fact that Boruto seems to already have prior knowledge to some degree as he approaches the situation each and every chapter. So we're gonna have to dig deeper into that. But looking even back to what I said at first, the first possible scenario in terms of whether it be in relying on Kashin Koji was his whole entire purpose, right? We know Kashin Koji was meant to bring out Jigen, or to bring out Ishiki and kill Jigen. Essentially, his thought was to kill Jigen and end the whole thing then and there, but we understand Amado's whole entire underlining plan that Kashin Koji wasn't fully aware of. So what was his whole entire, coming to Jesus moment? What was his awakening? What was his ninju? What did he awaken after he reverse summoned out of there and became his ninja way, right? He held a grudge, not necessarily a grudge, but more so he had a mission that he held at the top and the highest of priorities, which would be to kill Ishiki Otsutsuki, i.e. Jigen. And he understood the risk and the amount of effort and time it would take in order to complete and accomplish that mission. Now, we know Kashin Koji is the type of guy to see the move behind the move and still plant another move in front of the move behind that first move in front of the second move. Looking at him and his actions throughout part 1, it looks like his bigger picture still relied around Ishiki, even when we go back prior to when he first encountered Boruto, he encountered Kawaki, he first encountered Konohamaru, right? Once it's revealed, okay, he's been tagging like along with the Kara in order to get closer and more information on Jigen in order to take down Jigen. It's like, boom, his whole entire big thing. So it's like there wasn't much more further in terms of Kashin Koji's goal or his foresight. It was then and there and then and now. Like, this is all or nothing. So this whole entire situation with the 10 tails, did he just change or switch his whole entire directive towards the 10 tails? Or like I said, possibly could it be because of the code's doing with the claw grinds and potential other Shinju arriving in the past, Kashin Koji himself coming across these type of threats, then colliding with Boruto, understanding, oh, Boruto relaying this information, Kashin Koji relaying that information, them both coming to agreements and determine, all right, let's team up and then let's take care of the situation at hand. So there's so many loopholes, but at the end of the day, even going with that and figuring out the whole entire main drive and main purpose of Kashin Koji, whether it be, okay, after the whole entire events with Ishiki, he focused on code. Maybe he's doing everything that he's doing in order to get back a model in some way, shape, or form. We have to get more interactions out of Kashin Koji in order to, get that type of information out. But like I said, everything still finds its way slowly back to the main thing in terms of Kashin Koji and Boruto's main purpose in teaming up together, connecting with the Shinju and connecting with the 10 tails. A possible hunt for the last 2 years have been going on, and it's like they've been eradicating these dudes, and right now these last 4 is going to really put the entire thing to the test. So let me know what y'all think in terms of Boruto and Kashin Koji. It's your boy Black Uchi Out 3. Don't forget to hit the link in the description below. Holla at your boy, and until my next video, I'm holla at y'all. Black Uchi out, yes sir. Ski.
Hey, can we take a trip to the sky? Show them that our limit's too high.
Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said